So I'm feeling really good right now. Like my energy is like up here. So obviously, like, you know, I'm a spiritual person, but like I'm quite a spiritual person. Like since my initial spiritual awakening, obviously I've done so much work, and it's things have happened which has progressed, and I've elevated further, and you know, I'm more in tune with like my spirituality and with myself, and you know, and you'll have to bear with me because I take so much information in, but for me to then portray, like, to get it out, it's sometimes it just doesn't make sense. It's how my brain works, so I can take all this info in, but you know, getting it out is totally different. Sometimes it can be when the time calls for it, it's like my brain just clicks and I'm like all the words just come out. So well, yeah, so like with my spirituality, like it's progressed a lot. Like there's so much that I go into, like, you know, I've looked at all the conspiracy theories and stuff. I've delved into conspiracies and stuff like that, and obviously there's so much chaos going on in the world right now. And you know, everyone's got their own opinions on it. So like I don't want to talk about it all too much, do you know what I mean? Because like I don't watch the news. I don't watch any of that negativity. Obviously there's a lot of terrible things that goes on in the world, but you know, watching that and then that affecting my vibration, that'll lower my vibration, and I don't want to live in fear. So what I can do is just send the love out, and you know, like, think of these families and pray for these families, and you know, or for whatever people are going through. There's so much that people are going through at the minute, and all I can do is focus on me, focus on, you know, me becoming a better person, because me becoming a better person can inspire other people to become a better person, and then the people around them are inspired to become a better person. And you know what, that's helping the world become a better place in general. That's what I can do, you know, because like I will go down the conspiracy rabbit holes, and you know, I was like, I said to my friends once, I was like, I don't watch the news, do you know, like, because I don't want it to, like, you know, it's the reason why they put all this stuff on the news is to make us live in fear and all this and blah blah blah. And like I watched conspiracy theories, and he was like, yeah, but conspiracy theories are still news. And I was like, you're right, but my focus was all on that. Do you know what I mean? And like, I still do the little things, like I'll check in, you know, like, oh, what's going on, but I won't delve into it. Like I focus on me, don't let it affect me, because what's going to happen will happen, and everything's going to work out for me. Everyone's going to work, like, my true belief is that, you know, the world's going to become a better place. So yeah, and you know, I've been doing a lot of like I watched loads of podcasts, and like I've watched one, it's called Next Level Soul podcast, and like the I've guests on, and they're like channelers and people that have had near-death experiences and stuff like that, and you know, and who have like spoke to the other side, and like, you know, like it's all dimensions, and like, in the same right now, you know, there's a spiritual war going on, and we're shifting into a higher timeline, and we're shifting in like from 4D to 5D. As I said, it's hard for me to get all this information out, but yeah, and I kind of know that there's so much going on, and I believe that, like, obviously there's so much chaos because, you know, it's, you know, they're wanting to keep control and all this, but I didn't want to get too much into all that. I just wanted to tell you, yeah, I'm feeling really good at the minute. I'm like excited, you know, and there's nothing that specifically has happened for me to feel this way. It's obviously because my last video, I was in a bit of a neggy space, but you know what I find when I am in them lower times, that's where like my breakthroughs come through. That's where I like have all these brilliant ideas and stuff like that. Like, you know, the idea to have the videos, it was after I'd been to that festival, and I was at my mum's for a week. Like, feeling horrendous, and I was in a really, really, like, really low place. But that was where I got the idea to do this, and it was just like, it switched me, and I came out feeling like 10 times better than I was before I went into that low mood. So it's, even though you go into that, you come out feeling, you've feeling better than before, like you've elevated, like you've, you know. So anyway, yeah, I so I seen a video, and it was about, like, you know, it's a new moon tomorrow, and all the planets are aligned. And she was talking about writing, like, a letter, as if, you know, of, like, your manifestations and stuff, like, it's all happened. So write it as if it, like, in present tense, like, it's all happened. Make it in pencil, you got to write it. And so I did, and then, like, make moon water. So, like, you just put it on, write it all on the letter. And then you put the glass of water on top. Or you can do a jar of water. It's a glass, it's in the flat, do you know what I mean? I don't need to cover it. And then you put it on your window ledge, and it just helps. Like, the moon charges the water, and then obviously all your affirmations from your manifestations from the glass, and then you drink it the next morning. So I've done one tonight, and then I'm going to do it tomorrow as well, because it's actually the new moon tomorrow, but the energy's still there tonight. But yeah, writing this letter and writing, like, as if it had all happened, you know, it just made me feel really good, and it just put this, like, excitement in me. And I mean, like, I've got that excitement there anyway. It's always there, even when I'm in my low moods. It's like, I just know everything is going to work out for me. Like, I won't choose to believe otherwise. I'm not gonna, like, you know, what if it doesn't? But I'm not entertaining that, because it is, you know. As long as I keep believing that, keep doing the work on myself, you know. Like, sometimes when I go into them low moods, it's because I'm being impatient, because I'm like, oh, it's not happened yet, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, you know, and I look back of like, if it had happened then, like, I need to do this work, you know. I need to become this, like, the best version of myself. There's so much that I've got to work on and, like, learn. I'm still got so much to learn. So yeah, I just thought I'd express that to you all and tell you all, like, my excitement. And as I said, like, getting it all out, it makes me feel good. And if someone sees this and, you know, makes them feel good, then amazing. But yeah, it's last day of February tomorrow, and then March is supposed to be chaotic. So all lessons for us to learn. Can't wait.